Hello stars, welcome back to Room With Me 23. I'm Mandy and we are going to do a love read this evening. So I'm going to do a little different love read than I have been doing lately and switch it up a little bit. Please check the description of this video below so you can find out how you can donate to the channel, support the channel, and keep me coming back. Okay, and if you're watching this video, you were brought to it for whatever reason. There will probably be a nugget or a little message in this reading for you somewhere. Please like the video if you're watching it. I think that everybody here, if you're on YouTube, you know how it works. Subscribe, support your content providers by giving them a thumbs up. If you comment, please keep your comments nice. Otherwise, just like the read, if it doesn't resonate with you, please just move on. I'm sure there's a message somewhere for you on YouTube. If the reading does resonate or something in the reading does resonate for you, please apply it to your story where it belongs, whether it's past, present, future to come. Only you know your story. So, all right, let's get started. So I'm going to start by pulling for you today, stars. Lately, we've been pulling for your person first. The person that we're reading for is the person on your mind, whatever love relationship or romantic person that you have on your mind. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start by pulling for you. And I had two just flip over, so I'm going to keep them. I was going to pull one. We're going to pull one for your person. I'll show you these cards too when we get there. We're going to pull one for the present heart of the matter for you two. So kind of like the theme or what's going on between you two right now. We're going to look into the past and maybe see what's happened. Then we're going to take your advice. What's likely to happen next for you guys? What action's going to come up next for you guys? And then we want to know what the future has to bring as well. What's the future have to bring for these two? All right. So for you stars, you got two that came out during the shuffle. So you got the King of Wands and the Two of Swords. There you go. So the King of Wands, he's a leader. He is a full of fire. Wands are fire, passion, growth. He's a visionary. He's successful, powerful. He has will and courage for sure with that passion and action. And you got the Two of Swords, which is kind of like you've got to listen to your inner voice to make a decision, okay? And sometimes it means no matter what decision you make, somebody's going to get cut because those are double-edged swords. And that person is like, no matter what I do, whatever, if I make a decision this way or that way. But with this King of Wands in the upright, I do believe whatever decision that you are in the middle of trying to make with this love interest or love or this energy when it comes to love for you, it's going to be the right decision. I don't feel like that there's a wrong decision here. Okay, so it looks like you're taking your time with that decision as well. So you are thinking, going within for this. So it's not like you're going to rush into any kind of craziness or anything like that. That's a pretty solid energy you're in, stars. Wow. Okay. So let's see what your person is doing. Your person is in the Four of Swords in their energy when it comes to love, or, which, it looks like they've just been kind of taking it easy, taking a rest. They're not heading head first into anything either. It looks like they're really in reflection as well. So it looks like both of you are kind of like, there's lots of decisions to make here. Neither one of you are rushing into it. And your person is like kind of in recharge mode, sometimes people just need time, or they need, to find their own inner peace. And that's kind of what Four Swords is about as well, is withdrawing from everything, even the other person, and restoring themselves. So that's not bad either. Oh, okay. So what is the present heart of the matter for you two? And we got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is where you guys had given up, really. So I feel like maybe this was a past relationship, because now after seeing this, that you guys have given up. You didn't grow this anymore. You stopped growing it. You stopped tending to the garden, whatever you might want to say. That is the present heart of the matter. That's why you guys are both in like these swords energies, is what it looks like to me. So Seven of Pentacles talks about, like I said, being maybe impatient even about the way things were going. And that's maybe why you were giving up. Maybe you guys felt like one of you or both of you felt like that there was no fruit, growing, no rewards from tending to that garden, could have been a bad season, or could have been some chaos even between you two. So that's the present heart of the matter between you two. I feel like that is why that both of you have swords here, but you're definitely in a solid position, being the King of Wands, so no matter what, you're in a successful position. All right, well, let's see what happened. I mean, what happened with these two? And you got the Nine of Cups, which is kind of like, that's love, but see, that's a single person there sitting underneath that Nine of Cups. I feel like maybe one of you or both of you pulled away to invest in yourselves, emotionally fulfill yourselves in one way or another. Maybe that's why, like I was saying with your person here, and that Four of Swords there, trust in the universe, high-minded, to be more optimistic. I'm going to read more about this guy on what happened, because it's definitely a deeper meaning. There's that's a cups, which is emotions, and let's read about that in a love reading. The Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups symbolizes pleasure in all its forms. It can refer to sex, sumptuous meals, scrumptious meals, luxurious gifts, and indulgence in every kind. So, this jovial symbol reminds you that life is a scrumptious banquet just waiting to be tasted. This card motivates you to release the perfectionism of inhibitions that block you from indulging in the pleasures spread before you. We can all come up with an excuse for why we can't experience pleasure. There's always more work to be done. Perhaps you think you need to be perfect, the perfect weight, or have a perfect partner before you can begin to enjoy your life to the fullest. This card gives you permission to savor life's delights now. The Nine of Cups can also signify a wish you've been preparing for is about to come true. Lose your inhibitions and self-critical attitude and take the plunge. The Nine of Cups may also represent dinners, events, social engagements, and visiting places where laughter can be heard. Whenever this card appears, a good time is waiting to be had. Live a little. Oh, okay. So that is what happened in the past. Somebody in this relationship stopped tending to it, or you both did. Maybe you both got up in your minds because you both got swords. Felt like giving up in the relationship, was impatient with everything, and then went out and indulged yourselves with whatever life had to give. That could be all kinds of stuff. Okay? So, one or the other that happened with, or both. So, all right, let's find out what the future has to bring for you two. So the future is Temperance in reverse, which I feel goes well with this kind of like no holds back kind of thing, you know, with that Nine of Cups that I just explained. But, you know, it's also impatience. Talks about being impatient, like that Seven of Pentacles. So it just kind of goes along with that as well. So in the future, it also says there's still impatience. There could be some, you know, conflict still, some instability because, you know, when the Temperance is in reverse, it's not that there's discernment or anything. You know, there's no pouring into the other there like she was, like that cup. So, let's see. What more can we tell you about that Temperance being in the future? Because it's kind of like the common ground between you two there in the future is that you still just like don't have patience for each other almost. You know? Maybe this hasn't healed yet, but it's pushing for results. It could also mean as well. Can't force things. Let's see what your advice is. Your advice is the Magician in reverse. So stars, you know, this is weakness of your will. Maybe this person makes you weak. Maybe you have a hard time putting up your boundaries sometimes with this person. Maybe that's why you're in like a indecision, like, oh my goodness, I have this going on over here, but then this is coming, you know, happening too, and I just don't know what, you know. So, but you're not rushing into anything, which is good. It also means, a little bit of insecurity. Maybe you feel a little insecure around this person. Maybe this person never poured into you like they should have. So, that's why you guys had to fill your own cups. um, so, I feel like your advice is to, don't work so hard to make this work. Don't go overboard trying to make it work. Definitely keep that patience. Because usually the magician here will pull whatever tool they have in their bag out to make it happen just like magic. And in reverse, I feel like your advice is telling you, whoa, Nelly, don't jump over those hurdles for this. I feel like that maybe you should definitely stay more in that thoughtful mode of that Two of Swords and pouring into yourself with that Nine of Cups still. Let's see what your person's next action is, though. What are they going to do? Like, oh, what's next? And what's next is the Eight of Pentacles. So you went from, the present heart of the matter of neither one of you is kind of really tending to the garden or getting any growth out of this relationship, to their next action is they're focused in on you. So that could be why I'm telling you to take it, whoa, Nelly. Don't be jumping over hurdles for this person. Make them work for it. This is a card of hard work. So you don't just give everything over to everybody, I really feel like we have to have more boundaries and respect for our own being than to just, lay it all out again. Okay? So your next person, or not your next person, your person's next action is to work hard on finding a balance with this. And they're going to be creative about it, which is good. I mean, I feel like this is good. This is the card of somebody having joy within their work. So maybe this will fulfill them to actually be like, I'm putting in the work. I'm doing this. And then when the rewards come, they feel so much more fulfilled from their duties, or what it is that they've been trying to accomplish within this relationship, So they are going to be overly careful about how they do things. They don't want to mess this up. They do have some high standards of their own as well, but they're skillful. They'll figure it out. Really. So like I said, don't be jumping over those hurdles to give them all the answers and just lay it all out for them, But I mean, this is pretty decent. I don't see anything here like really bad going, oh my God. So you take that how you want to, that read. I am going to pull some cards to see what you guys are saying to each other. So let's see what you guys are saying to each other. And then after that, I think I'm going to pull a heart card. A lovely heart card. All right, so we're going to start with you, stars. What are you saying to your person? What kind of messages is coming through for you to send to this person energetically, or I don't know. You might be doing it for real. Take what resonates. Oh, that one flipped over. I'm giving it to you. Oh my goodness. You got two actually that flipped over. We're going to take one more. Okay, so It'll be a big day when there's a change of heart and you're telling them to love yourself. Which I feel like that's why the Eight of Pentacles came out in the action. So you're kind of telling your person the exact same thing that I just read here on this table. Is that they need to go within, love theirself. You know, you guys you can see the change of heart in them from that Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. You know, you can definitely see the change, and that it's going to be a big day when all this comes together. I feel like that's kind of what you're saying here. Let's see what your person is saying. What kind of messages or energy messages does your person want to say to you, stars? So your person is saying, hey, I've had the baggage blues and there's no more struggle. And that they want to dance in the moonlight. And that's wonderful. I mean, really, that's wonderful. So, you know, I could see they're trying to tell you, hey, you know, I've had the baggage blues. There's, you know, no more struggle here. I can see they don't want to struggle no more. You know, going from the Seven of Pentacles into the in reverse to the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. But they want to be romantic. Dancing in the moonlight. Or that could mean something to you guys. Maybe you guys did dance in the moonlight before, you know. So could just be a message for specific stars here, you know. All right. That's nice. I'm going to pull a heart card for you guys. All right, what is this? Ooh, what a beautiful card. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear. If you want it to be. So the path is clear if you want it back. If you want it to be. If you want this to be, the path is clear. There's nothing stopping you. Ooh, you guys have freedom of what you do in this relationship. That's beautiful. You guys have rainbows. There's a lotus flower in the bottom here. The sun is shining. That's really beautiful. Okay, stars. I'm going to pull a card just for you. Okay? I hope you got a nugget from this card read, this love read here this evening. And I hope I see you back again soon. If you subscribe and you get notification, you'll get a notification when I post new videos, which right now I'm trying to do between 3 and 5 videos a week, sometimes more, but definitely 3 to 5. Been kind of kicking around whether I'm going to do a live or not. Haven't done any of those. Only have done the recorded ones. And thank you for joining me on my journey. This is my fool's journey as well. All right, a card for my stars, just for my stars who are here this evening. Oh my. Romance. Romance is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Again, let it come. Don't like I'd said, you know, kind of with this freedom too, you know. If you want it, it will be. Let it come. Don't, you know, and the magician in your advice was telling you, hey, don't just hand it all out there, you know. They will. Work diligently. Yeah, I do believe that's an amazing read. Look at that. Okay, so I hope you got a good nugget from that, stars, and I will see you again here soon. Bye.